How often have you encountered communication breakdowns in your virtual team? It might have been a failure to pass on important information, a misinterpretation that's led to incorrect assumptions, or a misunderstanding that's led to tension between team members. Hi, I'm Korrine Jones from OD Consulting. Communication is the seemingly simple process of a person encoding a message, sending that message to another person, and the receiver decoding that message. However, a number of blockages, filters, misinterpretations can occur at the decoding stage, even with face-to-face communication. When communicating electronically, particularly using asynchronous communication such as email and instant messaging, misinterpretation is far more likely. When we consider the proportion of content, tone of voice and non-verbals in communication, we start to see why communication breakdowns occur so easily online. Studies have shown how important the non-verbal elements and tone of voice are in conveying meaning. So when we're communicating online, we only have a very small proportion of the communication process available without the body language or tone, and we tend to draw our own conclusions, which can be far from the original message. Depending on the history between us and the amount of trust we have, the interpretation of the message can be very different to what was intended. Even phone conversations, where we can interpret tone of voice as well as the words, can lead to misinterpretation. It's been my experience that many virtual teams over-rely on email as their primary source of communication, so it's no wonder there are so many communication breakdowns happening out there. Most of your teams will have a range of tools for different types of communication, such as project updates, team meetings, information sharing. If you apply the wrong tool to the type of communication, you're in trouble. Communication tools vary in richness, so it's important to make sure you're applying the right tool at the right time. Otherwise, your messages are going to be misinterpreted. If you'd like to better understand how to communicate effectively within your team to minimize breakdowns, book in for my free webinar on the 7 warning signs your team is doomed to fail at www.odconsulting.com.au/webinars.